welcome back to Grow with Sabrina. My name is Sabrina Euland and I am coming to you live from the beautiful, well, not so sunny right now, but the beautiful Marbella. Today I'm going to be talking about awakening your inner child. The reason why I chose this subject is because one of the leaders in my company, I'm in a network marketing company with Seed Nutrition, just slapped me across the face. It was absolutely amazing the way that she spoke about this, and I feel like it's quite an important subject to actually talk about. So, how to awaken your inner child, or why is our inner child not with us anymore, or not awakened, or kind of like pushed aside? Why do we do that? It's because we stop dreaming. We stop having those visions, those aspirations, those goals to actually get us out of our comfort zone. A child is never really in a comfort zone because they have constant challenges, school, new friends, new subjects, learning new things, starting in different sports, whatever it is, they're constantly getting challenged all the time. So they don't really stay that much in their comfort zone, but guess what? They're happy about it. They are so happy about being a child and being able to challenge themselves, being able to get out of that comfort zone and not be stuck in a prison. So why is it us as adults? Why do we want to be stuck in that comfort zone? Why do we want to be stuck in the prison? And one of the things that one of the top leaders in my company said, she's an absolute amazing woman. I can't wait until the day that I actually get to meet her. Her name's Nina. She said, you are so comfortable being in your comfort zone that you're making your prison pretty. Yes. You are so comfortable being in your comfort zone that you're actually making your prison pretty. Because every single day, you don't hear a child moan about, oh, I don't have this, or I don't have that. Well, it depends. Obviously, if you've spoiled your child tremendously, then yes, they will moan and they will complain about those things. But us adults, we always do. Oh, I don't have enough money, or I don't have this, or I don't have that, or my health isn't good, or I've got this excuse, or this problem, or oh my God, the world just keeps going against me. Excuse me? Why are you letting that stop you? It's the same as like we expect there to be a magical pill that can change our lives and we can be successful, happy, and look beautiful and fit and thin and blah, blah, blah. Guess what? That's not reality. A child doesn't think like that, so why are you? You need to awaken the inner child within you. You need to start getting giddish and excited about things in your life. Because guess what? You've limited your potential by just staying stable or living through a crisis mode. And it's constantly the same. You go from crisis to survival. I've spoken about this on one of my podcast episodes. If you'd like to go through that, it's Grow with Sabrina on Spotify. Or pretty much anywhere you can find me. And it's going from the crisis to the survival mode. From the crisis to the survival mode. A child doesn't do that. A child, when it's learning to walk, it fails and it fails and it fails and it gets stronger and it fails and it learns and it fails again and it fails again. And suddenly one day it walks. Suddenly one day that child takes a step and is able to take another step and is able to take another step. When did we forget that lesson when we've lived it? When did we stop seeing that as an important part of our lives? Let me ask you this. When you were a child, did you have big dreams? Did you envision your life being, I don't know, different? Did you envision yourself, I don't know, having more friends, being more successful, being nicer to you, feeling a different way? Because let me tell you this, your inner child is not happy with you. My inner child is not happy with me because it thought we were going to be, Sabrina, we were going to be in a different place. We were not going to be stuck where we are now. So is your inner child happy with you? If you would ask your 6-year-old self, 10-year-old self, 14-year-old self, are you happy with the life that we live now? Your inner child is going to go, no, we don't dream anymore. We don't have any aspirations. We're not excited about life. A child is excited to get up because they don't know what wonderful things is going to happen. us adults have stopped being excited about life because we think we know exactly what's going to happen. And guess what? Everything you think about and give emotions to, you create. Everything you think about and you give emotions to, you start creating. A great example, you buy yourself, a red car. Guess what? You only see red cars. It's not because suddenly everyone's gone out and bought their car in the colour red. It's because that is what your mind is focusing on. So what is it excuse that you're constantly focusing on? Is it that you say, oh, but I haven't slept, so I've got no energy? Is that the constant mantra that you have every single day? Then guess what? Even if you do sleep, one day you have a really, really good night's sleep, you will still go, oh, but I'm tired. Oh, but I have no energy. Because that's the habit that you've gotten into. That's the routine that you've created for yourself. That's your vision. How sad is that? A child doesn't do that. A child is excited to wake up. Obviously, there are a lot of kids, and that is parents' fault, that is family's fault, that is all our faults, when we are not making them excited about life anymore. Because then we're dragging them down into the kind of depression state, the negativity, oh, life is hard. Oh, life is hard. Oh, life is so hard. Guess what? Life is hard. Get fucking over it. Life is always going to be difficult. There's always going to be problems. The world situation is not going to get any better. Like, come on, who are you kidding? Do you really think you're going to wake up tomorrow and be a millionaire without doing anything about it? Do you think your health is going to feel amazing if you keep eating the same crappy food? Even if you are vegan and you're just eating processed food, guess what? Your health suffers. Your health will deteriorate. And what do we have in this life? We have ourselves. We have the body that we are living in. We have the brain that we are talking to every day. If you don't talk to yourself, it's time to talk to yourself. Another leader said, start talking to yourself more and stop listening to your thoughts. Stop talking to yourself more, but stop listening. Now, why is that so powerful to say? Because a child always talks to themselves. If you can remember back to when you were a child, me, 100%, I was always chatting to myself. I was making up stories. I was creating fantasies. I was making visions. I was envisioning that I was this, that, and the other, and this was my life, and my life was this, and I had such a big imagination. When did we stop having an imagination? Why? Because you have to pay bills? So? Why? Because you have to get up in the morning and you don't like your life? Change it then! Stop making excuses why you can't have a big vision, why you can't dream, why you can't be inspired. Stop making that excuse. Because you're limiting your life by making your prison pretty. And that's the main thing that really hit me, because I've been in a situation now that I've been making my life probably a little bit worse every single day, all the time, because I've been going, I'm not worthy of it. I don't deserve it. I can't do this. I'm not good enough. I don't know what to say. Blah, 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 blah. All those stupid, silly ass excuses. Guess what? Everyone starts in one place and then they grow. That is what life is about, and that is why you have to awaken your inner child. Because you need to go back to growing from that child with the happiness, with the excitement, with the vision, with the dreams, with the mentality that you can do anything. My mum, for example, she used to brainwash me from when I was very, very young to believing that everything I see, I can remember. Everything I hear, everything I see, I can remember. It's like having a photographic memory. Do I actually have a photographic memory? No. But can I tune into that and remember things that I've seen once? Yes. Yes, I can. Because I was brainwashed to believe that there was no limits. Everything I learn, I can remember like that. That is how a child's mind works, because there are no limitations. So if you're telling your child you have to be number one, you have to be number one, you have to be number one, that's a very, 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 very bad thing. Because guess what? That's what you're trying to tell yourself as well. You have to fail in order to succeed. We have to go through failure. We have to go through problems. We have to go through trauma, obstacles, difficulties in order to grow, to change, to succeed. No matter what success it is that you want in life, whether it's business, whether it's friendship, whether it's love, whether it's health, whatever it may be, everything is connected. Because the more unhealthy you eat, if we're looking at health, for example, the more unhealthy you eat, the more your body suffers. And you start getting symptoms. And you start feeling like you have no energy, you can't sleep, you're bloated. I don't know, all the different things. It hurts to wake up in the morning. All those different things you are creating by eating the same crap, putting the same crap into your body. Same goes with your mind. What is it that you're reading, watching, hearing, listening to? Are you just fueling your brain with bullshit? Are you fueling it with just more crap, and more crap? That's making your prison pretty. Come on, people, it's time that we wake up and we start actually encouraging ourselves to dream, to have visions, to have goals. Now, I'm not saying that you should envision that you have a massive mansion and everything if you're living in a studio apartment. Be a little bit realistic. But that could be your top goal, that you'd like to have a house when you're living in a studio apartment. But guess what? You have to do something about it. You have to change your mindset around it. You have to start talking to yourself, but stop listening to yourself. Now, listening to yourself doesn't mean that you shouldn't listen to your gut instinct. Your gut instinct will always tell you the right thing. A child knows this because their gut tells them exactly when to do things and when not to do things. We as adults take that as, but that's fear, so I'm not going to do that anyway, even though my gut is telling me I need to. No, I'm not going to do that. What? Your intuition is the strongest thing that you have. The first 3 seconds that you ask yourself a question, this is actually an exercise that you can do. This is actually something that's helped me through so many different areas of my life, and this is something that can help you. When you have a problem and you need a solution, ask yourself the problem. The first 3 seconds that you think, that you hear, that you feel, whatever senses that comes through your body, first 3 seconds that you get an answer, that is the truth. Everything after that is manipulated. That's why we say, talk more to yourself, listen less. Because your mind always tries to manipulate you. Now, I can explain to you 20 million different ways why your mind is manipulating you in a positive way, not in a negative. But we'll get into that in a different subject. If you want to listen to it, it is one of my past episodes on my podcast, Grow with Sabrina. So you can go back and listen to that. But what I'm talking about today is awakening your inner child. Because, for example, a child is happy and you're miserable. Be honest, you are miserable. You complain, you feel like life is against you, feel like the world is going against you. There's always something tragic happening and listening to it and this and that and people judge me and Get over it. Start connecting with that inner child that used to be proud of you, that used to feel that you could do anything. Connect with that part of you so that you can get here. Instead of even being below the table. Like, I can't even show you how low down you actually are now. Now, that might be a very hard thing to hear. But if you're listening to me, then you're ready to hear that. Then you're ready to take the next step. It's time for you to start supporting yourself in the right way. You don't like your life, change it. Don't like your job, change it. Stop making excuses. Oh, but I need money. Oh, but I need this. Oh, but I need that. Everything has a solution. You just need to be open enough to find it. And every opportunity, new opportunity, regardless what it is, if it's a relationship, if it's a new friendship, if it's a new business opportunity, if it's a new job that you're going into, if it's starting an exercise routine, it is going to scare you. It is going to be hard because everything in life is hard. But the more you do the hard, the more you learn. Not the easier it becomes, but the more fun it becomes. The more excited you get about things again. Because trust me, I don't get excited if I have a processed burger. My body's not excited. But when I see a full plate of colourful vegetables and colourful fruit, my body goes, ooh. Even if half of the vegetables, I don't even really like them. My body still goes, ooh, that's exciting. That's the feeling that you need to get back. Yes, okay, you might not get that from food. I might be a special special case. I've heard that before. You need to be unique to you, and you need to start connecting with that inner child in you. You need to start feeling excited about life. We are living in one of the most difficult but exciting times this ever happened in the history. Because everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for you, not to you. Yes, you might say that the world has gone batshit crazy and everything that's happening is horrible and it's this and it's that. Yes, I'm not saying that. The world is batshit crazy. But you are living proof that things can change because you're still here. You are living proof that you can improve your life, which then can improve the lives of the people around you, because you can bless them with whatever it is that you have to give. Even if it's a smile. Smiling at random people can make their day just a little bit better. Children do it all the time. So why don't we? So that's all I got for you guys today. Join me tomorrow for another live. I will be live at 1 o'clock CET time. That's in Spain. Know that I appreciate you and that I love you, and it's time to get excited about life. And also, if you're looking for a business opportunity, then hit me up. I do seed nutrition. It is basically where the nutrition should come from. So why should your life be without it, basically? And I will see you back again tomorrow. Bye.